Hello, everybody, and welcome to JoJerz Worldside Watch Along. As we're here for Monday Night Raw. I am Lobo, and today we have a lot of great matches lined up. I think it was announced there's two qualifying matches for Money in the Bank. First one is the men's one is AJ Punk and El Grande Americano. Who qualifies for Money in the Bank. The second one is the women's one, Stephanie Valquer, Liv Morgan, and Ivy Nile, as they go over last week's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Seth, Sammy, and Finn Balor. And the two other matches scheduled already tonight, two tag matches. War Raiders versus Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD. And then the other one is Sami Zayn and Jay versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, man? Has gone through the chair right in the middle again. Cost Finn the match. Who do you think is going to qualify today, Carlos, in the last two matches for Money in the Bank? The first one is Punk, AJ Styles, and the Grande Americano. What are you having? And then the other match, it's for the women's, is Stephanie Valquer, La Primera, versus Liv Morgan and Ivy Nile. I got Punk qualifying for one of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the underdog from the underground. Sami Zayn, hell man, stopping Seth Rollins to the top. Tonight, Sami Zayn will get Lucy as he teams with the World Heavyweight Champion.
Jay Uso.
Sami Zayn look to settle some scores tonight. Seth Rollins explained to us last week that it's about complete and absolute power. And tonight, it's too sharp.
Yeah, I agree. CM Punk is going to qualify for the Money in the Bank tonight. And then Seth Rollins causes the match and causes AJ Styles to win. I really hope Grande Americano does not win. I do not want to see him.
Triple threat match live tonight. And one spot remains Saturday's women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
I would love to see Stephanie, but I have a feeling it's going to be Liv. Yeah, Stephanie or Liv for those. I don't think Ivy's going to win.
That's right, Money in the Bank is certainly spectacular. Tulsa is beautiful this time of year.
Oh, he lost.
These people in the entire WWE universe are expecting something from you. Evan, please roll the footage.
He lost the bet versus Punk versus Pat.
I'm a massive New York Knicks fan all the way back in 73, 70 years old. I think you got to make a bet on this.
That's right. If the Pacers win, Michael Cole will do an entire Raw in a tank top. And if the Knicks win, which they won't, Pacers in 5, maybe 6. We'll see.
What are you going to drink?
I'll wear a full suit like the Fox.
Okay, that's the bet.
So the Pacers won in 6, just like I said it would.
I thought you were going to forget.
The Pacers are actually going to be taking
He's going, but I agree. I don't think he's going to win either.
In the NBA Finals. And these people would like to see you pay your debt, sir. He's been working out. He's been running miles and miles and miles.
He's going to wear a tank top the whole show.
got a Pacer legend, TJ McConnell, who's going to come into Oklahoma and do what he did to the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals.
Okay, let's get back to business.
Pat McAfee turning heel right now.
These fans want to see live.
Yeah, I don't think Alito's gonna win. By the way, I mean El Gran Americano. Ooh, we're starting off with Punk. Was it the match? The qualifying match?
Oh, that was awesome.
And so is this.
No, it's just coming out. What are you having for dinner, Paco?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this match CM Punk will be a triple threat match later on tonight.
Okay. If you want, then we'll buy some stuff, and then we'll just forego the ceviche. How late are you working?
It's hitting on all cylinders.
You mean this Saturday, right?
I'm smart and set, in ball, in broad, and in progressive. That's what arms are supposed to look like, Cole.
Yeah, not bad for a 60-year-old.
Early reports are that you look jacked.
People love CM Punk. No, the shows are this weekend, this Saturday, for both Worlds Collide
Isn't it great to
and
be
Money in the
alive
Bank.
on a Monday night in Tulsa, Oklahoma? It's summertime. It's money in the bank time. And what's that in the distance? Well, I hear a little bit of.
Oh, you're going camping this Saturday? Oh, I guess you're missing out on the gift I got you.
I think we might be on pace to get a little bit of a thunderstorm here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see what you've been doing.
Mm.
We can cheer for whatever basketball team we want. Just a friendly reminder, if the finals are on, make sure you're watching either Monday Night Raw and or SmackDown. Thank you very much. Good plug. So it's summertime. It's the summer of Punk time. Money in the Bank is right around the corner. Stop me if you've heard this. You're looking at a two-time Money in the Bank ladder match winner. 2 times I successfully cashed in that briefcase or contract or whatever you want to call it, and I'm looking very forward to doing it for the 3rd time.
You have to qualify first.
Because it's the summer of Punk, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time that CM Punk got some gold around his waist. There's a lot of great champions here in the WWE, and there's even a longer list of challengers, and right now, 2 people are on top of the mountain. One is my friend, goes by the name of Jey Uso.
Yeah?
That's right. So, Jay, respectfully, when I win the briefcase, and it's me and you, brother, it's not personal, it's just business. The second name that is on top of that mountain may be
John Cena.
personal.
Yep.
His name is John Cena. I cut my teeth in this company, coming to places just like this, hearing everybody go absolutely banana. for John Cena. Now the tables have turned, ladies and gentlemen. He's public enemy number one because he sold his soul to a bald fraud goof. And when I win Money in the Bank, if I so choose, John Cena, I've always had your number. I'm going to come and pick the bones, you little bitch.
All right.
Because we are live. It is Monday night, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm no longer just happy to be here. Yes, it still is all about the money, but it is time CM Punk became champion one more time.
Okay.
I'll see you all at Money in the Bank after I qualify tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right, Paco. I think he's going to qualify. Oh. As we get Sammy saying.
Well, Pat, here's a man who last week was moments away for qualifying for Money in the Bank. Sami Zayn, before Braun Breaker got involved, it cost him the triple threat match.
Yeah, Punk's singing pretty good here, serenading this Thompson crowd. I gotta tell you, I normally hate getting interrupted, and I normally hate when certain songs are played, because that's normally who's interrupted me. You, not mad about it, though. All right. I appreciate that.
Woo.
I appreciate that, too. Thank you very much. Punk, I gotta be honest, the reason I'm out here is because this is really the first time since you've been back that I have heard you speak so clearly in no uncertain terms about what your plan is, and that is to become world champion. It's not. Well, it's no secret that I too have my ambitions to become world champion. But unfortunately for me, Punk, Money in the Bank, that's not the path for me. Thanks to Paul Heyman, thanks to Seth Rollins, thanks to Bronson Reed, thanks to Braun Breaker. That's not in the cards for me, but it is for you, okay? I came out here to look you in the eyes, to tell you, to underscore, to really highlight the importance and tell you that, Punk, tonight, you must win. Tonight is more must win than it's ever been. And I hear you talking about John Cena, and you're talking about Jey Uso, you're talking about Gunther, you're talking about all these other people, but I know you, and I know in the back of your head, you're probably thinking about Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins and what they did to you, what they did to us. But I'm telling you right now, you need to not think about any of that. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Jey Uso, and I will deal with them tonight. Okay, but I got your back. I got your back. Hey, I don't need any of that right now. What I need you to do is to think about the task at hand. Because Seth Rollins, I know you're thinking about him, and trust me, he's always thinking about you. Oh, I know that. Seth has never beat me. Ever. That's right. And that is why you need to be in the Money in the Bank match, because with you in that match, it changes the match. I'm telling you, Punk, listen to me, I'm telling you. If Seth Rollins wins that briefcase, if he wins the contract, this place, it's over, okay? It's over. It turns into something very different. It turns into something unrecognizable. It's going to turn into something that you and I will not like. So I am telling you now, I need you to win tonight. We all need you to win tonight.
Come on. Of course.
And Punk, for whatever it's worth, I want you to win tonight.
Come on.
But I also want you to know that should you win, and should you win the Money in the Bank contract, and should you win the World Championship, you and me will be face to face in this ring again. And we will have a very different conversation than the one we're having right now. I look forward to it, Sammy.
Sami Zayn has put a lot of pressure on CM Punk here tonight. Win the qualifying match and try to stop Seth Rollins' march to Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Seth Rollins wants total control, total domination. One way to stop that is have him not win the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, but tonight there's a triple threat match to determine the last person to qualify for Saturday's men's Money in the Bank ladder match. CM Punk, AJ Styles, El Grande Americano. Triple threat action tonight. We know, Pat, there's a wild situation brewing in Judgment Day. You know, Finn Balor trying to get the group to indoctrinate Roxanne Perez. Roxanne is trying to prove her work. So let's think back what was going on last Monday here on Raw. It was Liv Morgan one-on-one with Kairi Sane. Raquel Rodriguez had the official in. Roxanne Perez came out of nowhere and tried to aid Liv in the victory. However, the argument that ensued was distract Liv Morgan, and it would allow Kairi Sane to pick up the victory. Not quite the way Roxanne and Raquel wanted things to go.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. I just want to let you know that if you need any help in your match tonight, you know what, but you are interrupting. If you plan on sabotaging another one of my matches tonight, think again. You want to help me? Stay in my way. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Bye, sister. Cheers. Good luck. Look at him. You know I will. You again. Yay.
Yo, Sky.
I'm going to be two-time Money in the Bank winner and cash in to win back this World Championship. すごい自信だね。Look at her. Watch me.
We're starting with that women's qualifying match.
Of the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. Final qualifying match for the women takes place now.
All right. We got Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Valkyrie versus Ivy Nile.
She is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
Oh, that's up next. Let's see if it skips the commercials. Yep.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, experience the non-stop excitement at Money in the Bank with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. Ivy Nile, Liv Morgan in the ring already. They have an opportunity
La
to qualify
primera,
for Money in the Bank.
Stephanie Baker coming next.
But we want to show you now the
Hmm.
La lucha libre no es solo mi carrera, es mi pasión, es mi vida, es todo lo que yo soy. Cuando tenía 10 años en Chile, descubrí WWE por televisión y desde ahí comencé a verla constantemente. Sabía que mi destino era lograr hazañas que nunca nadie había logrado. Y eso es exactamente lo que Soy la primera sudamericana en convertirme en campeona de WWE. Y ahora, detrás el mío, llega a Raw para hacer lo que siempre he hecho, dominar.
Let's go. Let me know in the comments who you got: Stephanie, the Dark Angel, Liv Morgan, or Ivy Nile. I have Steph winning, qualifying for the Money in the Bank.
You know, Pat, kudos to our general manager, Anna Pierce, who pulled off a major coup, signing Stephanie to the Monday Night Raw roster.
Stephanie is a global sensation. We're lucky to have her on Monday Night Raw.
Stephanie with an opportunity to work double duty, perhaps this coming Saturday, because it's
Oh, that's right. Shit, she might not qualify. Fuck. It might be Liv Morgan. Son of a bitch.
Stephanie McCarron will keep with NXT's Lola Vice to take on Dalise and Chick Tormenta in tag team action and worlds collide. First time ever, these three women have been involved in a triple threat match with one another. Again, the rules: no disqualification, no count out. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will be the final woman to qualify for Money in the Bank.
The energy's palpable in here. Such a massive opportunity. Stephanie McCarron eventually jump-starting her Raw career.
If you're with Morgan and Ivy Nile, going against this newcomer
The
here,
crowd strong behind Stephanie.
They should definitely team up as they are doing here immediately. All of Tulsa was on Stephanie's side.
Ivy Nile from American Made with a shoulder tackle to Morgan.
Triple threat match, you know, is going to be quite a brutal fight. Everybody trying to take care of everybody's business.
The winner of this match will join Rhea Ripley.
Big headbutt from Steph. And springboard crossbody takes Liv and Ivy both.
In the women's field comes Saturday. Stephanie up over the top. Liv
Oh.
caught with a kick.
Sunset flip off a springboard crossbody. Stephanie McCarron, 100 miles an hour.
Oof. Big suplex.
McCarron, the prima former
Oh, yeah.
NXT
Devil's kiss.
American champion, only won the whole both at the same time.
Ah, ah, ah,
Not bad. Devil's kiss for Stephanie McCarron.
Woo. Shades of Booker T.
Listen to this place.
Punishment. Stephanie McCarron to Liv Morgan's face.
Another one. Uh-oh.
Slim Jim winning.
Knows all about McCarron knocked out Nile back in
Ah,
April.
ah. Oh, drop kick by Liv. Cuts it short.
The basement drop kick. Liv looking to qualify for her third Money in the Bank contract ladder match tonight. 2022. She cashed in on the same night she won it.
Going for the three amigos.
Ronda Rousey to win the World Championship.
Shades of Eddie.
Dos amigos.
And the first ever Crown Jewel champion. Liv Morgan looking for.
Oh, it's going to go on Ivy. Ooh, lands head first on Ivy.
Amigos from Liv Morgan.
Little bit rough. Took the take on it at the end, but effective.
The Guerrero homage from Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan taking control of this matchup.
You would expect Liv Morgan to dominate this match. Been there, done that with everything in this business.
Yeah, two-time women's champ, four-time tag team champion. Yeah, the current champion, Ron Pack. And now,
Ooh, single leg drop kick.
And the pitbull from American Made. The Meteor. The waistlock standing switch by McCare. One for the eye. Big elbow. Brought Ivy in the nose. Morgan looking to roll through with the power now of McCare.
For German.
Thus far, now there's been an opening. They take advantage like right here without him.
Ooh,
And homage to her mentor, Chad Gable of American Made. Tremendous.
double suplex, German suplex from Ivy. You still suck to Ivy.
Triple threat match here live tonight in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Morgan.
That drone shot, such a good shot.
And Ivy Nile, we're going to qualify. We're the final person to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Comes Saturday in LA.
All three of these women have had their moments in this match where we thought they were going to win it.
Meteor by McCare. Ivy catches into the boot. Stephanie McCare, never been in a ladder match in her career here at WWE, which started less than a year ago.
Huge dragon screw.
By Stephanie. That takes Ivy out.
She's already accomplished so much. Could you imagine Stephanie McCare going to win it with Liv Morgan breaking it up?
Kick out or breakout.
Great matchup between these two.
Hey, Carlos, who are you going camping with?
Not her.
Mentioned earlier, Rhea Ripley and Roxanne Perez have qualified for Monday Night Raw. Naomi, Julia, and Alexa Bliss go off the field from Friday Night SmackDown.
As Liv and Steph throwing big old
Big bombs on each other.
forearm strikes.
Let me enjoy a tremendous amount of punishment. Morgan on the offense. This is for the step up in Sagari. Catches her in the ear.
Watching the battle of wits here between Stephanie McCare and Liv Morgan.
I live.
The future is bright.
Liv now battles back with a kick to McCare.
Ooh, nice palm strike.
Stephanie bringing it here tonight.
Absolutely. She's been in control for a lot of this match.
Tremendous acquisition by our general manager, Adam Pierce, to bring McCare to the women's roster. And now, Ivy Nile.
Suplex powerbomb.
Use her power here.
Superplex powerbomb. Oof. Liv got the worst. Ivy covers. Then kick out by Stephanie.
A near fall of Ivy Nile, and now she realizes that was her opportunity.
Yes, it certainly was. Had Stephanie stacked up. Superplex powerbomb.
Eddie Orengo is right there at the 2 count. Indeed it is. With so much on the line, an opportunity to change your career. McCare rolls up the
Cover. Nope.
shoulders down to the other side. Hooks the leg. Stephanie now into a pretty combination yet again. Ivy Nile able to kick out. And now Stephanie.
Uh-oh. Cover. Two. Nail.
By Nile.
Stephanie McCare has so many pinning combinations.
Nile may have a broken nose. And now,
Ooh, double code breaker. Double cover Liv. Two. Nail. Kick out.
That would have been for Morgan if she picked up McCare and Nile in this match.
We would have had to hear about it forever for good reason. Solid first breaker from Liv Morgan.
It's all about an opportunity to get to the match on Saturday. When you climb a ladder, grab a briefcase inside a contract, cash in anytime you want for a world title opportunity. Oblivion coming.
Uh-oh.
For Oblivion.
Stopped.
Ivy kicked out of the ring and now McCare.
Cover. Crucifix.
In the cover. Liv able to roll through. McCare.
Uh-oh. Nope. Liv sneaks out.
Ducks the
Code breaker. Oh, Oblivion to Steph. Got it. Oh, Ivy gonna qualify. Ooh, now.
From Oblivion, Lynn thought she had it, but Ivy Nile wouldn't allow it to happen.
Ivy Nile saved the match. I think it was over there.
Lynn Curtis face first in the steel step as the triple threat match continues. No countouts. Ivy Nile back into the ring. Lacaire caught her.
Oh, Walker.
Lacaire now. Looking to put her away.
Ooh, got her. Cover.
Cover. Lacaire advances.
Stephanie. Walker.
La Primera. The ladder, her first ever Money in the Bank ladder match. And pulled double duty. First at Worlds Collide. And then at Money in the Bank Saturday.
Oh, you're not going camping?
Stephanie McCare's life can change drastically on Saturday. Liv Morgan had the Oblivion. Ivy now interrupted.
Oof. What a good match.
Get distracted, and Stephanie McCare would bring her the SPP and punch her ticket to Money in the Bank. Stephanie McCare is on a rocket ship to the top. And the Money in the
Dude, this Money in the Bank ladder match is gonna be crazy. Naomi, Gilia, Roxanne, Bliss, Mommy, and La Primera. Steph, Jesus Christ, this is a great lineup.
To be proud, women's Money in the Bank.
We go backstage to AJ. Oh, we got Paul Heyman.
What can I do for you, Paul? What can you do for me? You can accept my most profound wishes for a happy birthday, AJ Styles. In fact, I brought you a gift. It has intrinsic value. It's not a watch or clothes. You can afford anything you want on this planet. But information is currency. And information is wisdom. And I have the wisdom to bestow upon you. We all see Dominic Mysterio as the Intercontinental Champion, running around with his dirty Sanchez mustache and making a disgrace of that championship. That title needs a phenomenal champion like you. But Money in the Bank.
So you're saying you might not go?
You have to climb a ladder, you have to retrieve a briefcase, and inside the briefcase is a contract. And that contract can be cashed in when a champion is in trouble. And you always have to be prepared 24/7. Slap that briefcase down with you. Bring a referee with you. It's way too much. Tonight it's you versus CM Punk versus Grande Americano. And despite the fact what a great match it is, get the Money in the Bank. Concentrate on Dominic Mysterio and the Intercontinental title.
He's trying to weasel AJ out of it.
To Seth freaking Rollins.
Paul, are you tired? Tired of chasing, chasing that meal ticket, right? That's, you look exhausted. I bet you thought this conversation was going to end with me buying what you're selling, right? Don't worry about Dirty Dom. I'll get back to him and the IC title. But Paul, you have known me long enough to know that I don't respond well to threats. And I know you very well, very long, and I know that's exactly what that was.
Yeah.
So I don't care if it's you, the Judgment Day, the Bloodline, John Cena. You try to push me out, and I will push back. So I got some advice for you. Why don't you go back and you tell Seth Rollins
I know all about this plan. You know, that old saying, right? Everybody's got a plan
So they get
until they
punched.
get punched in the mouth.
Hit him pretty freaking hard. Oh, that was funny. Well, let me know so we could plan it out and you can come over. And we can watch them here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are to be
Yeah, but those two events are going to be great. Or should be great at least.
There is still the final slot for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match still to come tonight. Who will fill the final spot on the men's side? Will be AJ Styles, CM Punk, or El Grande Americano?
Rusev.
Sheamus, my old friend, you look disappointed in me last week. How dare you? I am doing the good work. I'm trying to fix the weak and prevent them from slipping into the abyss. Something you watched me do and did nothing. Last week you ran out to help a stranger, but when I needed you back then, you let me vanish. How dare you look at me disappointed? Do not mistake the man that I was for the force that I am, Sheamus. I am the son of thunder, and you are the weak one now. But I was just like you. You have a body of granite, but a neck of sand. And you are challenging the one man who's got the one move that can make it all the way, just like you are a true legend. And after everything we've been through, it will be my honor to take you off the field and send you home the hero that you are. But remember this, brother. I went down because you stabbed my back. Now stay out of the way, or you're gonna go out because I'm gonna snap yours.
I like this Rusev. A little dark.
Sell you so tall against the bully last week.
Amazing.
You keep that spirit up, and your time will come. Now there's something special, pure and real about Alpha Academy. And Natty, Maxine, the sooner you both realize that and become a tag team in your own right, the better. Because you guys have got something that not many people have here in the WWE. All right.
I really appreciate that. Actually, Maxine has impressed me a lot.
Come on, don't break. Cheers, fellas.
Maddie looks like she lost some weight.
Excuse me, Sheamus was looking for a comment. We just heard from Rusev and was curious, what made you get involved last week?
You know, Kathy, me and Rusev go way back. He was a groomsman at my wedding. But there's only so long I can stand back and watch his so-called friend and do nothing. His WWE career imploded because of his own bad decisions. And his career outside of WWE, well, it lasted about as long as Rusev Day. 24 hours. Me? I've been putting on banger after banger, week after week. And now that he's back, Roa, what's to have amnesia? What's to pick on boys half his size? Trying to make his name back or build his name back the cowardly way? Nah. Someone needs to put manners on him before it goes too far, and that someone is me. So right now, here's a message from the Celtic warrior and the old friend Rusev.
The old friend.
I bully bullies.
That's gonna be
I would pay to see that.
for Sheamus a banger. How the judgment play? Is it a tag match? This is a new entrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next, the War Raiders take on the group The Judgment Day, and a match presented by Access. live on Netflix. Hey, WWE is headed back to Fanatics Fest New York City at Javits Center from June 20th to the 22nd. It's the ultimate destination for sports fans and collectors, bringing the world's largest gathering of Hall of Fame athletes, WWE superstars, rare collectibles, and immersive sports experiences under one roof. Don't miss your chance to meet the incredible WWE lineup: The Undertaker, Charlotte Flair, Rey Mysterio, Bianca Belair, and more. Tickets are on sale now at FanaticsFest.com. Well, that's inside the BOK Center in Tulsa. War Raiders set the new battle with the Judgment Day. And joining us,
Let me know in the comments who you guys believe is going to win here. War Raiders, former tag champions, or the former tag champions of JD McDonough and Finn Balor. The New Day.
We got the moves of that. Yeah, you see it. Come on now.
Well, you know, I do have to mention that I found out that you guys could actually be nice guys. You've received a pretty honorable award over the past few days.
You're talking about the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Talking about the Hall of Fame. That was actually last year, but you know, I'm glad that you're acknowledging our benevolence. You know who else is part of that Hall of Fame class?
Yes, who?
Was Rick Carlisle, the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
That's the National Boys and
Yes.
Girls Hall of Fame. Now, your partner Xavier told me that it happened this weekend when we spoke earlier
That's not
today.
what he said. He didn't say that.
He did say that.
Don't stop blaming it on. You don't think we know we were at the Hall of Fame? Come on, man.
I do respect you guys bringing up old accomplishments as if they happen now.
The thing about it is that Rick Carlisle was bothering us all night for advice, and we finally gave him some advice, and look at him now.
He's in the finals, baby. He's in the
You
finals.
should be thanking us. Thank God for the New Day. You gonna thank God for the New Day?
And Michael, this next week we were representing WWE at the Tudum Netflix event.
Bam.
Never lie to that.
Told you back. Put it.
Get your stuff straight.
Big shoulder tackle.
Come on, Mike.
Xavier Woods, you might have the best eyebrows on television right now.
Not might. I do. Let's get back to what's going on in the ring.
Have you seen these eyebrows?
Break him in. Actually, if you want to get back to the ring, Finn Balor lost in his Money in the Bank qualifying match last week, so he thinks he can come back to the tag division. No, sir. We're keeping the championship.
So why do you guys keep dodging these tag teams? Like, first off, War Raiders. You guys continue to dodge these
I'm
guys.
so sorry. Did we not beat the War Raiders and American Made at the same time? Yeah, hold up, bud. You see, we're not even in the match. You see how dumb these people are? How can we suck if we're the champions?
You guys took
What does that say about your favorites if we suck?
You guys took advantage of a young team last week. Said you were going to forge an alliance with American Made, and then you stabbed them in the back.
Advantage? Julian tagged himself into the match. I couldn't even see who was legal, what was going on. I just happened to pin the legal man who happened to be a Green brother, and we won the match.
We won the match. What did you want?
That's that big brain stuff that the New Day has.
So who would you rather face, the War Raiders or Judgment Day, if the tag title's on the line?
Well, look, we're going to have to face the best team qualified. Oh! We want to face the best. That's all that we know.
And Jay,
And you got two pretty good teams right here.
he's been looking pretty good since he came back from sea stage with his...
Oh!
Big right to Finn.
Uh-oh. Now sidestepping JD McDonough as Eric takes a tag, and here's a 330.
Big eyeball!
And the star of the team.
Hey, look at Ivar's new tattoo. Did you see it? He got a new tattoo that's actually the logo. Oh, his shirt when he had his singles one. I think that's worth noting.
Ooh.
Take the stuff up.
We are students of the game and we observe everything. We see everything.
Oh, JD over the top of the floor.
I need it.
We should long have finished the match.
Just had a...
Oh, hard-headed.
Wow. Check flashbacks.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
You know what it is?
JD and Finn in trouble. Oh, that new tattoo is on the forearm. Oh, crushing JD.
Check JD's midsection because he heard it last time, and Ivar's probably worse than the table. It's worse to get hit by That's not funny. That's not funny at all. He embarrassed you.
They were embarrassed by the War Raiders.
Yes, Jessica Carr throwing him out. Throwing New Day out.
Na, 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 na.
Well, some more officials coming down here to make sure that New Day exits the arena. And won by the War Raiders, even if it makes up here in this tag match.
So I'm guessing you're going for the War Raiders, Carlos?
So far at the BOK Center, Tulsa, Oklahoma, jam-packed Judgment Day versus the War Raiders. The World Tag Champs, the New Day, joined Pat 94 the commercial break. They were kicked out by Jessica Carr after tremendous takeout by the War Raiders.
Yeah, the New Day got embarrassed out here, and then they got kicked out.
Great rivalry between these two teams as Fowler comes over the top. The fifth time these teams have met head-to-head. War Raiders beat by J.D.
Cover.
For the win, hooks the leg, kick out. Back in December, Pat, the War Raiders knocked off the Judgment Day for the tag team title.
Everything's so easy to J.D. McDonough and Finn Balor right now. The War Raiders had their shot. They absolutely were in the driver's seat. Now J.D. McDonough has taken control.
JD kicking the shit out of one of the War Raiders.
Acknowledges that he's never the biggest person in the ring. Says he has the biggest heart. He will get down and dirty with the customers, do whatever he needs to do, even break the rules to pick up the wins.
Ivar just eating everything J.D. McDonough's throwing at him.
McDonough with a boot to Ivar. Ivar still
Ivar, JD. Oh, caught him. Oh, slam.
J.D. McDonough was getting upset that his best wasn't knocking Ivar down. Now he got taken advantage of. And now J.D. McDonough is flat on his back, right on the Slim Jim logo. Ivar needs a tag. J.D. McDonough needs a little bit of a breath.
Nope. Tag. Both tag. Eric kicking out the Finn.
McDonough's still in there. Probably should have got out.
He can get one, too, says Eric.
Power straight throw by Eric. Now McDonough, think he's going to
another throw to JD.
Eric clearing house of the Judgment Day. Well, spring plated.
Oh, Eric.
Nope. Sneaks out of there.
Headbutt, that pop-up headbutt by Eric.
I talked to Marina yesterday about Martin, right? That he passed away over the weekend or during the week.
And the BOK Center said, is he A-OK? I do not think so.
You were holding up the pocket on him.
Yeah, I was waiting for the perfect moment. I'll tell you what, Eric and Ivar.
Ooh.
It's Balor. Look at J.D. McDonough.
Eric pulled from JD.
Ivar coming in for the win by Judgment Day. Kick out by Ivar and here it falls.
How big Ivar is. Finn wasn't able to get a deep pin.
Now McDonough. Stay away from Eric. Just caught him. I don't think he got all of that.
I think.
But he got
Big
all of that.
moonsault by JD. Miss shotgun drop kick. Going for that. What did he pass away from? Marina didn't tell me. Stomp from Finn, misses.
He's out of harm's way.
Ooh, sits on him.
Wheel. Spin kick. Ivar. J.D. McDonough just exits the ring. Close for War in Tulsa.
Oh, squishing Balor.
That's a bigger than a bucket bowl.
And now Ivar.
Going for that moonsault.
He's going to go up top.
Oh, jeez.
He's 330-pounder when he flies from up there. Hey!
Oh, Roxanne.
Roxanne Perez.
Here, causing a distraction.
Ivar, J.D. McDonough.
Ooh. Finn Balor looking to do the coup de grace. Oh, got him. Oh, he and Finn and Judgment Day win. Thanks to Roxanne. Also, he had a heart attack in his sleep.
Finn Balor's recruitment of Roxanne Perez paid off tonight.
And Roxanne's want to join the Judgment Day pays off for JD and Finn.
Well, again, we saw what happened last week with the Liv Morgan situation where we believe that Roxanne was actually trying to help Liv. Now tonight, He actually does help Finn and JD. Distraction by Roxanne. And that slight hesitation drew the official Jessica Carr, which allowed JD McDonough to do this pass.
Grabs the beard, throws Ivar off the ring pole, and to the ground. Finn Balor, JD McDonough picked up a massive tag team win over the War Raiders.
I guess you got to give Finn credit. He knew what he was doing.
Gotta give Roxanne credit. She timed that perfect.
That she did. Becky Lynch.
I have only been back for 6 weeks, and already Lyra has cost me the tag team championship, and she has cost me my chance in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And yet she talks about how I'm the one who takes all the opportunities. She has become an echo chamber for the ignorant and morally confused who do not understand what greatness is and what it takes, and therefore will never achieve it. She has forgotten everything that I have done for her. That every moment in her career with glimpses of greatness has been because of me. In NXT, when she won the title and I raised her hand. When she became a double champ at WrestleMania because of me. She had the greatest match of her career at Backlash because of me. But Money in the Bank Lyra is in a lose-lose situation because on the off chance she does win and I can never challenge for the Intercontinental Championship again, well, that would be the worst thing that ever happened to her because I am the best thing that ever happened to her. But when I win, oh, she will have to hold up my hand, the same hand that is going to hold her down.
That woman's got something to say about that, I'm sure. The Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, joins us live next on Netflix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Tulsa, Oklahoma tonight.
How old was he, Paco, by the way? Was he younger than Grandma?
Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix.
100%.
76% for the men. Men's qualifier still to come tonight.
That's cash, brother. Even better, that's cash in.
Well, massive congratulations are in order for
Stephanie.
Not only are you now part of the Raw roster, but you won your match tonight. You're going on to WrestleMania, or to Money in the Bank, this Saturday. So how are you feeling?
WrestleMania.
I feel great. Thank you so much. La verdad, estoy muy agradecida con el recibimiento del público. Ha sido...
Mommy. Oof. Got a handshake from Mommy.
Can you imagine that matchup? Rivera and Mommy.
Did you hear that Reno and Mommy showed up? Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Lyra Valkyria will defend the Intercontinental Championship against the man, Becky Lynch, this coming Saturday. It takes place in the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California, 7 on the East Coast, 4 o'clock on the West Coast, for Money in the Bank Premium Live event. The only woman who held the Women's Intercontinental title will face Becky Lynch on Saturday.
Let's see what you got to say.
Wow, wow, wow. Such big, brave words from Becky all the way from her safe little hiding spot in the back. Becky, How about you stop being such a coward and get in here so I can say what I have to say straight to
Okay, is she coming up? Or is this a psych out? Well, she is coming up.
Well, there it is. The man. This rivalry has gotten so personal over the past number of weeks. Lyra Valkyria used to look up to Becky. Protege.
I was gonna be the bigger woman. I was no.
Ooh.
She's done.
here. Thank you, Pete. And all you did was show the world that you are delusional to a point that it is just sad. Honestly, your downfall needs to be studied. You made it all the way to the top by being a good person that didn't give up, and then you only stayed on top because you gave up being a good person. But you were right about one thing. I'll give you that. Since you started trying to ruin my life, I have changed. But you know what that change is you're seeing, Becky? Anger. I needed to get angry. And no one in my entire life has hurt me the way you hurt me. And it is so funny to me that by trying to hold me down, all you did was unlock the side of me that is capable of destroying you. I have beat you twice, I have beat you blind, and at Money in the Bank, I am going to beat the crap out of you and ensure that you never get to poison what it means to be Intercontinental Women's Champion.
The only thing that is poisoned is your perspective. You say that I have hurt you more than anybody else. I believe you're speaking emotionally, even though I did physically hurt you too. But emotionally, I have hurt you more than anyone else. I don't believe that's true. You know what I think happened? I think you wanted an excuse to hate me. You took any excuse to hate me because you want to replace me, but you can't do that. Nobody can. I didn't want to hurt you. I wanted to make you better. But that's all changed now. And now I know the thing that's going to hurt you the most is when you're going to have to raise my hand.
Wow, Becky. Wow. More big words. Why don't you put your money where your mouth is and let's give Tulsa a little preview and
Anna wants to fight.
I'm not fighting Tulsa, Oklahoma. See, JoJerz and Money in the Bank.
Lyra fired up, confident.
Lyra going after her.
As she rushes now down the entranceway to attack Becky. And the fight is now on.
Becky's fighting in Tulsa because she's getting her ass kicked by Lyra here.
Intercontinental champion, the women's champion now. Taking it to Becky.
Let 'em fight.
She's trying to separate these two. This is an emotional power game. Heading into Saturday at Money in the Bank.
I don't like this character. She's playing the victim a lot.
Becky's pushed all the buttons.
I liked her before she had the baby before she left.
From Saturday with the championship on the line.
Lyra said she had to get mad. She's unlocked a completely different side of herself. It's going to be the side that's going to dominate Becky at Money in the Bank.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a reason that I am wearing an Indiana Pacers jersey tonight.
That's right, but Cole and I had a bet. If the Pacers beat the Knicks, he would have to wear a tank top. The Pacers did that, and that's because Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, Coach Rick Carlisle, and Ty Reese Halliburton made it happen. Run the footage, please, Emmett.
It falls.
Well, that was actually the tying shot, but it did put the Knicks down in game one.
Yeah, the Knicks are up 20. That was a comeback win. So Tyrese Halliburton pays his respect to Reggie Miller in front of Reggie Miller. Has the jokes on it now. Exclusive merchandise from Tyrese in this magical moment in Madison Square Garden, where the brick bounces straight up. Jim Irsay grabs it and puts it through the hoop. The Pacers are in the finals, and that shirt is awesome.
Well, let's give some love to Jalen Brunson of the Knicks. My guy who kept the Knicks in the entire series. Tremendous playoff series for Brunson. He's got a shirt available on WWEshop.com as well.
Yeah, the Knicks just run into the Pacers in the playoffs. That's the problem. Oklahoma City is about to be in for a fight with Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers. Okay, great finals. Great shirt. Great shirt.
Oh, Penta.
The biggest, most important ladder match in the world is Money in the Bank. The most dominant, the most dangerous.
For those that don't know, Penta will take risks. Can't wait to see that match at Money in the Bank.
Nobody is as hungry as Penta. Esta es la lucha de escaleras que he estado esperando toda mi vida. Ladder is my kingdom. Los Angeles is my control. And the Money in the Bank is my destiny. Los Angeles.
That is true. LA loves Penta. Michael Cole. Yeah. Penta. I mean, Michael Cole does need a tan. Maybe he could get that in LA. Oh, we got Jay and Sammy for the tag match. Yeet.
Told you Sammy was going to get bootsy tonight.
We're all getting loosey. We're all eating in Tulsa.
Team after main event Jey Uso, the world champ, and of course, second thing tonight.
Yeah, Michael Cole's almost as pasty as Sheamus.
I wish I could do a similar tank top every week.
You look jacked, Cole.
No, it's just because it's cool.
Eating in a tank top. Eating in a jersey. Boss is going crazy. That's a world champ.
At the tag, action coming. That's a little connection, Sammy and I.
Oopsie.
Tag action on your way. Live on Netflix. How did he wrestle a match after that? I can't even talk.
Hey, man, brother.
You know, two-day combo ticket through SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium. JETS, Jets, and East Rutherford,
SummerSlam,
on Saturday,
August
August
2nd.
2nd, Sunday, August 3rd are on sale now. via Kick-It Master. And yes, they are still
by the way,
meeting
Paco,
tonight in Tulsa.
next year WrestleMania is going back to Vegas.
High-stakes tag team match.
As something happened with New Orleans where they had to cancel it there.
Tonight, Saturday,
I really want to go to WrestleMania, dude.
Cody Rhodes to take on WWE Champion John Cena.
This Saturday.
Logan Paul tag team action. 2 nights after that, a week from tonight, Pat, in Phoenix, Jey Uso has to defend his world title against Gunther.
Yeah, that's no fun, but heavy is the head that eats with the crowd.
And Saturday's Money in the Bank is presented by Cash App. Your financial tag team partner, Cash App, is always in your corner.
It's better than money. It's Cash App. And speaking of money, Jey Uso
Still
is
yeeting.
that. Ladies and gentlemen,
Big Bronson Reed just joined Seth Rollins and his group. And the badass Braun Breaker. Oh, oh, oh.
Well, Pat, the wise
It is very expensive for
not only
WrestleMania.
siding with one of the all-time greats in Seth Rollins, but also bringing aboard these two men. The unpredictable badass Braun Breaker, the Oscilla, Big Bronson Reed, insurance policy for Rollins in his run at a world title.
Paul Heyman has been ahead of schedule in this industry since the beginning of his time. Decades and decades and decades of greatness. And a blind man could have seen that Braun Breaker was the future of this industry. Getting Bronson Reed to join. Master play, master class from Paul Heyman.
I just so much to talk about in this match tonight.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
These
Jay
men
and
have met this tag team situation.
And Breaker gonna start off this match.
Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. Braun won his first championship, the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam last year, knocking off Sami Zayn. Jey Uso, and with his first singles title, the Intercontinental title, by beating Breaker. Breaker would go on to regain it from Jey a few weeks later on.
And Braun Breaker would love to keep this a physical, hand-to-hand fight.
And you know, Pat, this is a very big match for Breaker and Reed because they never teamed together before. Will this team work? Report Rollins is sure watching somewhere in the back.
spin kick from Jey.
We saw him enter the building earlier tonight to push Paul Heyman. And now Uso quickly into the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out.
Yeah, we're going to find out if Braun and Bronson, the two powerhouses of the group, can get along. They all rowing in the same direction in this Paul Heyman, Seth Freaking Rollins group.
And Rollins talked a lot last week about the
Holy!
Breaker and the impact to Uso.
Takes out Jey with the lariat.
Heyman loves it. You know, we mentioned before that this is a Braun.
There's a back here on Raw. Bronson Reed in control of Sami.
He came climbing off the top of the War Games structure, shattered both his
What the
ankles.
hell?
So this is an important test for Reed here tonight.
Surgeries, recovery, rehabilitation. So much had to go to get back in the ring. Obviously, he did a lot of hard work to get here, but now he's aligned alongside the future Braun Breaker.
Now Breaker looking for the cheap shot. He's learning quickly from Seth and company.
Through the hair, rake the eyes.
You know, you saw Jey Uso across the ring. Look, I mean, Gunther challenges Uso for the championship next week in Phoenix live here on Raw. And he said it. He said, Jay, you're wearing yourself thin. You know, tag match tonight. Of course, he had the Saturday night main event.
Big old body.
Saturday, he's got the team.
Ooh, what a knee strike from Braun cover. Yeah, kick out.
Monday, he's got to defend against Gunther. You said it earlier, Henry is the head that wears the crown, and that's what Uso's going through now.
Absolutely. He's world champion for the first time. He's learning on his path about what it takes to be great, what it takes to be an icon.
Yeah, but watch Jay in this match on Saturday. I mean, I understand him and Cody are buddies. They've long known each other. Jay wants to prove he's a better champion, that he's a fighting champion, that he doesn't take these shortcuts like John Cena does. Cody says he needs to save wrestling from John Cena. John Cena says he's going to destroy wrestling, allowing YouTubers like Logan Paul to take over. So there is a lot at stake Saturday.
Those are all the reasons that Jey Uso feels obligated to wrestle on Saturday in that tag team match.
Sammy with the tornado DDT. Nice.
Penny make a tag on that Jey Uso.
Bronson Reed stunned. Tornado DDT from Sami Zayn.
Jay patiently waiting his turn. Tag made the breaker. Here comes the world champion. And Jey Uso looking to pick up the pace. Main event, Jey Uso.
Big old right
Guarantee
to Braun Breaker.
very carefully tonight. A week away from a chance to regain his title. Remember, it was this man Uso who tapped out Gunther at WrestleMania to win his first world championship.
Well, it's crazy to watch, but we'll say Jey Uso is getting better as he becomes champion along the way.
Oh, F5 into a gut breaker. Cover. Braun. And kick out by Jay.
That's an explosivity that Braun Breaker has. That has everybody talking about the future of this business on his shoulders. He's throwing our world champion up in the sky like he's a piece of pie.
Braun taking off the straps.
Dogs are barking. And our champ is down.
Taking off speed, looking for that spear. Ooh, eats a super kick. Hard super kick. Cover. Two. Nail kick out by Braun Breaker. That was a nice super kick.
This would not bode well.
Braun ran extremely fast into it.
Playing possum. Let Braun Breaker
Spun him around. Locking in a sleeper. Uh-oh.
And again, Jey Uso, maybe he can tap out Breaker just like he did Gunther at WrestleMania. And Bronson time, breaking things up.
Also hurting Breaker.
Big splash in the corner. Bronson Reed just wrecking people.
Just laying bodies out.
Uh-oh. Oh, splash and no one home. Sammy gonna fly?
Breaker set up over the top. Launching himself up.
Crossbody? Nope, got caught.
Breaker and Reed catching Sami Zayn.
Jay, suicide. Ooh, taking out everybody. Ooh. Stomps out Jay. And this. Yeah.
Right after the world champ, that'll be his target.
As Bronson headbutting Sammy. Now they're calling for CM Punk.
On the announce table. Oh no!
Oh. Oh, Bronson looking for a tsunami from the top to the announce table. Wait. Ooh, Punk with the chair to Braun Breaker. and to breed. Seth. And Seth running out of there.
In this situation with Rollins and his two running buddies.
I mean, I have no idea how this fight ends. They've seen a punk like the same either.
And it wasn't for Buck. That would have been total and utter destruction.
We know where he's going to be later tonight. We got him right where we want him. Busting him.
I want Punk to win. I don't know if he's gonna.
Sandy and Jay Uso have his back later on.
Would you imagine a tsunami? You are.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, we got Judgment Day.
Sam said Clubhouse while I was gone. Chicken nuggets, shoulder rubs, interfering in our matches. I see exactly what you're doing.
Tensions.
Where's all this coming from? Look, Roxanne, she's just here to help. That's it.
Oh, so I'm imagining.
Well, imagination plays tricks on all of us. I think you're frustrated. You're frustrated because things didn't go your way last week or this week. But look, Roxanne, she got me and JD back on track for the tag team titles. And imagine this. Roxanne wins the Money in the Bank, and then she goes on to win the Women's World title and bring it home to the clubhouse, huh?
Oh, yeah. Seems like you have everything all planned out, don't you?
Look, there's no plan. There's no plan, and I get it. Roxanne, she came on a little strong with the nuggets and the shoulder rolls. I get it, but don't trust down.
No.
It's not Dominic who I don't trust.
Well, trust will come with time. Give it a chance, okay? Don't worry. You know what? How about me and you make a plan? Why don't we send Roxanne out there to be in Raquel's corner tonight? That'd be a great idea.
How about this? How about if you want Roxanne around, you could babysit her. I'll be in Raquel's corner tonight and you just keep her out of her room. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Everything okay?
Oh, I was good. We're just making some plans.
Also, I wanted to apologize too for last week. The chair.
Stop, Don. Say nothing. Water under the bridge, I promise. Alright? We're good.
No, we're not.
They're always in disarray.
Kyrie Sane and Raquel going at it today.
Seems to be selling the same thing for the last couple of years, I guess.
The Genius of the Sky.
Introducing first from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kyrie Sane.
Princess. Kyrie Sane set for action against Raquel Rodriguez. Live on Netflix. Hey guys, experience the non-stop excitement in Atlanta at both Saturday night's main event and Evolution with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. Find your right. Kyrie Sane, who knocked off Liv Morgan last week, taking on Liv Morgan's tag team partner Raquel Rodriguez here tonight. First time ever these two go one-on-one. It happens live on Netflix.
Liv Morgan told us to remind the world that they're the greatest women's tag team of all time.
Well, they
Raquel towers over
Spain.
Spain.
Tag team champions together. Raquel won a fifth as well, and now Kyrie Sane. Not going to overpower Raquel.
Nope.
And not going to overpower Raquel Rodriguez here.
I don't know if this is smart strategy. Raquel would love this.
Whoa.
Kyrie's just going to walk herself into some big shots.
And Liv out here telling us all about her friend, Raquel Rodriguez.
Liv told us
Head
that
scissors.
Kyrie's the dummy for trying to match power with Raquel.
She's not a dummy. She knocked off Liv last
Oh.
week. That's what Roxanne was trying to help her with. At least that's the way we saw it.
Raquel just hit her for the neck break.
Oh, big ol' forearm smash.
Raquel. Kyrie Sane telling Liv Morgan to take a hike. Get out of my way. Kyrie Sane now.
Yep.
Uh-oh, caught by the powerhouse.
Holy hell.
Look at Raquel just powering Kyrie. Oh!
Oh. Rams into the side of the ring. Jesus.
Now,
Raquel distracted.
Ooh, kick from Liv on the outside.
Teeth from Liv Morgan with a cheap shot on Kyrie Sane out here.
Liv obviously still frustrated from the loss last week to Kyrie Sane and the loss earlier today.
Raquel
Goes in for the cover. 1, 2.
Kyrie
Nope.
who kicks out 2.
It's going to be a numbers game anytime you're taking on the Judgment Day.
Yeah, we saw that earlier tonight. Brandon JD were in action.
Raquel Rodriguez has enough power to obviously destroy anybody by herself, but then you add Liv Morgan out here.
You know, she's the champ and she's out here supporting her teammates. There's been a lot of rumors floating around that ever since Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental title, he's acting all high and mighty and doesn't feel like he needs to come out here and help the group out.
I haven't seen Dom in a long time.
Cover now by Raquel.
Cover.
Good for the leg.
Kick out by Sane.
Oh, no, he's just been back in the clubhouse. I didn't know since he became the Intercontinental Champion, maybe he doesn't want to see anybody, but I'm certain that we miss him out here. Maybe that's what we need to tell him. We miss him out here, so he'll come show up for the Judgment Day in front of the people.
Kyrie. Look up beat Raquel.
Quick kiss from Kyrie. This is what she wants to do against Raquel Rodriguez.
Woo.
Powerhouse Rodriguez. Tossing Sane into the corner. And now the big splash in the corner by Raquel Rodriguez. Elbow after elbow trying to wear down Kyrie Sane. And Liv Morgan loves what she sees here at ringside.
Eddie Rango has his hands full with this match. Raquel obviously ready to yell at him at any point. Liv will get involved anytime she feels necessary. Kyrie's got to figure out a way to get past both.
Kyrie up on.
Oh. Smashing Sane into the corner. Oh, Sane slapping the shit out of Raquel. Ooh, headbutt from Sane.
Down goes Raquel.
Who do they want?
Oh, by Rodriguez. There's the power. Again, Raquel just out game planning Kyrie Sane tonight.
Up into
Suplex.
the suplex. Straight power from Raquel.
Oh,
Oh,
Kyrie turns
DDT.
and an opportunity now for Kyrie Sane to get back in
Jesus.
this match.
Raquel Rodriguez caught Kyrie Sane with one hand, basically. Power up into a suplex. I think she lost her energy, and Kyrie was able to reverse.
The critical point of this match. Liv Morgan trying to cheer on her partner Raquel. Kyrie trying to fight back into this as well.
Liv's going to be a little freaked out.
Sane.
Not sure if
And
Kyrie
Raquel.
wanna go.
It's changing rights.
Raquel Rodriguez, but he's hanging in there.
Ooh.
That's what's up.
Here comes Kyrie
Uh-oh.
and Sane.
Sane ducking a few lariats.
Kyrie Sane now. Oh, nice move. Takes Raquel out of the knee. Take the bigger opponent down. Hit right to the back of the neck.
Made Raquel lose her balance there. Perfect.
Ooh, chop
Kyrie
from
Sane.
Sane. Another.
Game plan working exactly how it's intended. Dropping down Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, Kyrie relentless in this attack here tonight. Very intense. Kyrie Sane.
Kyrie Sane has been tossing behind her. They are.
Kyrie stops her momentum in the corner. Come back with a drop kick to Raquel. Oh, nice blockbuster by Sane.
Raquel reeling.
Uh-oh.
And Kyrie walking the plank.
Ooh, sliding forearm.
Forearm from Kyrie Sane. who's comfortable in the stand.
Going up top for the insane elbow, but Liv Morgan comes with the distraction.
Yo.
And in comes the world champ. Theo Sky said, we're not going to have any of that tonight. I'm out here for my friend Kyrie Sane as he's making a fight to Morgan. Then words earlier on tonight.
Look out, trying to grab.
Theo Sky.
Kyrie Sane.
Ooh!
It's right about the head first. Off the ring post. Kyrie Sane up top.
Kyrie looking for that big elbow. Got it. Cover. 2, 3.
Well, maybe Liv Morgan should have swallowed her pride and listened to Finn Balor's idea and bring Roxanne Perkins out here. Things might have went different for Raquel and Liv.
Liv's busted.
Liv got busted in the forehead.
Kyrie Sane has beat the tag team champs.
I don't know how that happened. Oh, we have Sammy. Karrion Kross.
Hey, what the hell is your problem, huh? No, what's your problem with me? What is your problem with me? Why are you hovering over me for the last couple of months? What is your obsession with me, huh? Because I think you're a liar. That's my problem with you.
Ooh.
That's why. I think you lie to them. I think you lie to the people at home. And worst of all, I think that you lie to yourself. You could have been a world champion 10 times over if you did what you knew you really had to do. Because I know you're capable of doing very terrible things. Sammy, you're not a good guy. You're a bad guy. Just like the rest of us.
That's saying a lot.
You're wrong. You know what, Sammy? I might be wrong. But I might be right, too.
Jesus Christ, I need a new TV right here. It's glitching out.
A lot for Sammy. Let's check it out. Another man who crossed paths with Karrion Kross recently, AJ Styles. Our main event's next. Who's going to qualify for Money in the Bank live on Netflix?
Attention fans, get your phones ready. I would describe myself as a fighter. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 30 years, our fights have been against giants. We have recovered billions, billions, and billions of dollars for our clients. Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. If you want a fighter, you can count on us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Do not go anywhere.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome everybody to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who? Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
It's been a leg.
Whoa. How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick! I was in the middle of something.
Looks like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Welcome back to Joker's Wild Side Watch Along, as we're back here on Monday Night Raw.
Raw live on Netflix is presented by Snickers. Now we turn our attention to Saturday. They'll happen at 3 Eastern, 12 noon Pacific, inside the Kia Forum, live on the WWE YouTube channel. It is World Collide.
That's right.
Dalise and Chip Tormenta take on Stephanie McCare, the new assignee of Monday Night Raw.
Valkyra's going to have a double duty, as she's also qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Al hijo de Wagner Jr., Psycho Clown Pagano.
Action at Worlds Collide. NXT North American Championship fatal four-way match. Laredo
Kid,
gonna be so much fun to watch.
Vaughn Evans,
as he takes
Ray Phoenix against Ethan Page, fatal four-way.
North American Championship. The LWO at Worlds Collide and take on the team of Mr. Iguana, one of my favorites. Aerostar in
Octagon Jr.
Also Octagon Jr.
And Mr. Iguana's a problem. Mr. Iguana is a problem. And so is this man.
Yeah. El Hijo del Vikingo, the AAA Mega Champion, will take on Chad Gable.
Ooh, that's going to be the AAA Mega Campeonato against Vikingo, putting up against Chad Gable.
Over the Intuit Dome, and of course, Money in the Bank just gets underway at 7 Eastern, 4 on the West Coast. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso team up to take on the WWE Champion John Cena and Logan Paul. And this one, Pat, has gotten extremely personal.
Absolutely.
Women's IC Championship match. Lyra against the man,
Becky Lynch.
Becky
For the
Lynch.
Intercontinental title. Money in the Bank.
And the field is set for the women's Money in the Bank.
That match is
ladder
going to be
match.
wild.
3 superstars from Monday Night Raw, 3 from SmackDown. An opportunity to win a contract that will bring them a world championship match whenever they want it. Now, the men's side of things this coming Saturday, 5 spots have been filled. 3 men from SmackDown.
The last one
2 from Raw. Rollins and
here in the
Kevin.
main event.
One will join them. Our main event is moments away here, live on Monday Night Raw. Pat and I, along with Wade Barrett, will be at ringside for Money in the Bank this coming Saturday. Thanks for all the help in that Worlds Collide stuff.
Yeah, I cannot wait to watch Worlds Collide. I've been a AAA fan for a long time. NXT mixing in. It's going to be electrifying. 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, quite the week, because a week from tonight, Phoenix, Arizona, Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. Jey Uso defends the World Heavyweight Championship
Next week?
against Gunther.
Moonstar. At WrestleMania.
So now looks to put Uso away with a power bomb.
For whatever he expected tonight, it certainly was not this.
Pretty good match there to crown Jay. The way it finished was perfect. Jey Uso putting that sleeper on him and immediately tapping out with Gunther.
Damn it. Let me hear you say, yes.
Yeet.
Jey Uso is shining brighter than ever. After 15 years, finally becoming world champ, and little fire inside me, but they never going out. So I'ma show up every day, put the work in, like I always have.
Yeet. Gunther.
Unimaginable came true. Jey Uso, World Heavyweight Champion. This position is not natural to you, because unlike me, you are not a natural champion. Being a great champion, Jey, doesn't mean you sort out everybody else's problems. I don't think you have the intellect to carry yourself as a great champion. Everybody thinking my days as champ are numbered. It's not given. Honor. It's fun. And it's joy. So second. Will outclass you and remind you where your place is.
Ooh.
I'll run this place, but just on my own. I'm gonna make things right. I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna take my World Heavyweight Championship.
What do you guys think on this match coming up? I think next week or the week after that, I'm not sure. So what do you think? Jay retains, or does Gunther become a 2-time world champion? Let me know in the comments. Yeet. We got Jay backstage. Gunther.
You know, Jay, the World Heavyweight Championship is personal to me. So I appreciate all the efforts you put into being a champion. And I can see you really try to be a great champion.
Kind of like a backhanded compliment.
But because you refuse to think with your head instead of your heart, so I'm gonna take it. You're a great guy, Jay. You're selfless and very selfish business. Sammy needed you tonight, huh? What's the result? 1 week out. Not at 100%. I'm very sure Punk gets in trouble tonight. You'll be there for him. And 2 days before you defend the World Heavyweight Championship against me, you compete in a tag team match at the night main event. Because it's important to Cody. And everybody knows they can bet on their good friend Jay. All of that is no business of the World Heavyweight Champion. I want to thank you. Because ever since the day I lost to you at WrestleMania, I knew how to avenge it. And right now, you're making it very, very easy for me. Jay, in 1 week, the party is over.
One word.
Tap. Ooh, tap.
See you next week, G.
Well, Pat Gunther makes a lot of good points there. In fact, Jay is teaming with Cody Rhodes this Saturday at Money in the
As
Bank.
we get to the main event with the phenomenal AJ Styles coming out first.
Then, of course, the big title defense
Oh,
a
shit.
week from tonight.
Little one.
The following is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Introducing first from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal
Hey, Jay. All right. We'll be back after this break. As next is the triple threat qualifier. AJ, Punk, and El Grande Americano. Your favorite, Carlos. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome, everybody, to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who?
Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
It's Big Leg.
Whoa. How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick. I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Welcome back, everybody, to Joker's Wildside Watching
on the West Coast. Followed by Countdown, special 90
back here on Monday Night
Countdown
Raw.
show gets underway at 5:30 East. And then Money in the Bank, 7 o'clock. East Coast, 4 o'clock on the West Coast. And post show immediately following Money in the Bank.
What a time.
Oh my God, your favorite wrestler there, Paco. El Grande Americano.
has made his way to the ring here in beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Uncanny resemblance to the Olympic.
He's in great shape, just like Chad Gable and many other professional wrestlers.
Woo! Tell you what, I can tell you who's a favorite, hands down. CM Punk.
Why don't you look this guy in his eyes?
I do expect Seth and his goons to come out, Bronson Reed, to come out and interfere.
Triple threat match to determine the final spot of the men's qualifying. In the men's Money in the Bank matchup, this is a qualifying match. Gets thrown off by this capacity crowd singing CM Punk's song here tonight. Nonetheless, one of these men will join LA Knight, Hector, Rollins, Solo Sikoa, and Andrade in the men's Money in the Bank contract ladder match this coming Saturday. Triple threat rules, no count out, no disqualification. First man to get pinfall or submission will win this match.
I think El Grande Americano is the...
Well, you know what referee Sean Bennett's doing here at the request of both Punk and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
He's making sure that El Grande Americano doesn't have that silly metal plate that he always hides behind his mask to win matches.
He better be checking everybody.
All right, this triple threat is on.
We get that, but smart move by Punk.
Take out El Grande and then have a rematch with ROH.
Gets underway, and now both men will go after El Grande
Hell
Americano.
yeah.
Seems a little targeted there by CM Punk, AJ Styles, and the ref. I don't want to get into that too much, but El Grande Americano is certainly up against it.
Grande Americano has never been in it.
Lands hard on the apron as it's thrown out.
Punk said, he said, come on, Chad.
Yeah, well,
He believes the same thing you do, and I don't think a lot of people are on the same page as you guys.
I think a lot of people.
Actually, if there's any time to unmask him, they'll be here. Because there's no DQ in a triple threat.
Looking to qualify for the fourth Money in the Bank contract ladder match.
AJ and CM Punk.
11 years. Remember, he went back
A bit of a rematch from the early 2000s
Punk went back-to-back
in
Money in the Bank
ROH.
contract ladder match.
El Grande.
He lost two.
That was a big time drop kick there by AJ Styles. Says, El Grande Americano.
I don't know why Chad just isn't wrestling as him all the time.
And it's not Chad Gable, that's El Grande
He
Americano.
won at WrestleMania, where he's knocked off Ray Phoenix.
Monkey
But
flip.
it is
AJ
Big monkey
across
flip.
the ring.
Grande Americano's got moves we've never seen before. Kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest.
There's a reason Chad went on that sabbatical late last year. Went down to Mexico to find the reason he couldn't beat.
Oh, Shining Wizard
Beat Lucha.
to El Grande.
Lee Morgan will be a special guest on Raw Recap with Sam and Megan.
Oh,
It's AJ.
it's hard in the corner.
Almost thrown out of the ring by CM Punk.
Punk came out, started the show tonight. Said how important this is to him, an opportunity to win another world championship. Sami Zayn expressed to Punk that this is a must-win situation for Punk tonight. An opportunity to stop Rollins, who's already qualified for Money in the Bank.
Oh, El Grande cuts him off.
El Grande Americano.
No clever, so cheeky, I believe is what the Europeans call El Grande Americano.
They're unmasking, trying to unmask him. Let's go. Let's go. The crowd loving it. Oh, leaves him to hang.
I don't believe there's much tradition when it comes to the El Grande Americano legend and lore and the wearing of his match.
He was on a press tour.
He's as much a luchador as Nacho Libre. Please. El Grande Americano taking out CM Punk. And now El Grande just starts right across up an announce table. El Grande Americano is a power.
El Grande looking great as they go into commercial break. Nope.
Our main event tonight is about
As
the
they
final
continue.
man to qualify for Saturday's
El
Money in the
Grande
Bank
Americano.
match. AJ Styles getting back into the fight. Grande Americano
CM Punk in the top.
dominating this match so far with Punk involved as well.
Turnbuckle. AJ got him in the side slam.
AJ Styles.
Ooh, big old back suplex. CM Punk might drop that elbow.
Punk earlier tonight. This is a must win. You have to prevent Rollins from winning the three kicks. There's the elbow by Punk. And all three men
are
suffering in this match with so much on the line. The opportunity to join LA Knight.
Yep.
Solo Sikoa. And Andrade from SmackDown. Seth Rollins and
Penta.
Of course, Penta have already qualified for Raw.
Big rights from CM Punk.
The spinning neck breaker.
Punk
now
has
one leg, but still effective in running knee.
Busted leg or hurt leg.
Vintage across to the other side.
Ooh, two Shining Wizards. Oh, big headbutt to CM Punk by El Grande. Ooh, almost landed on CM Punk. That was close. Oh, I think CM Punk is not feeling great. He might have hurt that leg.
The Money in the Bank, he had an opportunity to do just that.
Grande Americano's ability to adapt. No, he's not.
He's Chad Gable.
Yes, he's Chad Gable, or at least we believe. Grande crossbody. Uh-oh, CM Punk rolls through.
Under the back leg, but he's able to balance on it. Put him in position for the GTS. AJ Styles.
Pulls him off. DDT neck break, reverse DDT cover. AJ going for the cover on Punk.
AJ Styles got the Money in the Bank.
1,
Cover.
2, and kick out by Punk. Cover now on Grande. And kick out.
Grande Americano who kicks out.
Not checked out here.
The crowd wants truth.
Some opportunity for one of these men. AJ Styles looking to put Americano away. Looking for the
Styles clash. Nope.
Picking the ankle. That looks like
ankle lock.
Chad Gable under the ankle lock.
Yep. Shades of Chad.
Done the ankle lock in the history of the WWE. And Americano.
Rolling through. Oh, into the go to sleep. Nope.
Intercepted by Americano. In the lockdown.
Punk.
Is Punk gonna tap out? Goes through Americano.
Oh. Styles clash to El Grande. Ooh. Cover. El Grande 1, 2. Ooh, and broken up by CM Punk. Ooh.
What a man. Styles is so close.
So close. CM Punk was down. That could have been it.
These three-man battle out in the triple threat. AJ Styles, let's hit this Styles there. And now
CM Punk.
Hooks underneath into a neck breaker.
Nice cover from Punk. 2. Ooh, Grande Americano with the breakup.
So hard to get a win in a triple threat. So damn difficult.
First man to get pinfall submission wins this. Goes to LA on Sunday.
CM Punk taking out Grande Americano up to the high ranked district.
Punk now. Now Styles. Critical moment in this match.
Shot.
Oh.
It looks like the Styles clash. Nope. Going to go to sleep.
That's hit down by Punk. That guy covered it.
1, 2. Ooh, double. Oh, moonsault. As they were bridging up. Cover. 2. Ooh, Nell barely kicked out.
AJ Styles levitated his
Uh-oh.
body up to kick
El
out.
Grande Americano going up.
Grande Americano on the moonsault.
Oh, no one home. Go to sleep. Ooh, hits it. Cover. One. And they're going to pull it. Yep. Groundbreaker. Beating the hell out of Punk. I hope AJ qualifies now. If that's going to be it. Jay and Sammy. Ooh. Is El Grande Americano going to fucking qualify?
And hyperextended his knee there. AJ Styles.
Uh-oh. AJ going to fly to the outside? Woo! Taking everybody out.
Everybody's down. Remember, no disqualifications, no countouts.
Where's Seth? Uh-oh. Look at Grande. He's fixing that mask. Putting that metal.
AJ Styles now up to the apron now.
El Grande Americano going to qualify, Paco. Ooh. Cover. 2, 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Grande Americano.
Chad Gable's working double duty.
Chad Gable's in Roads to Line, and El Grande Americano is in Money in the Bank. What a win!
El Grande Americano knocks off fucking Styles.
You're not going to be that happy, Carlos.
Silvio got involved, and the field is now set for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match come Saturday.
El Grande Americano.
Oh, Punk is not happy as he's taking it to Braun. And there's Seth taken down.
I was wondering where he was.
Woo.
Isn't through yet. Rollins won't forget what Punk did to him last week. Punk fighting back.
CM Punk.
Going for the go to sleep. Uh-oh. Super spear. What's Sammy saying? Jesus.
Bronson and Braun Breaker unleashed like two rabid dogs.
Uh-oh.
Rollins with a
Bump on Sammy. Jesus.
steel coat boots.
Going for a spear. Another one on Punk. Jay. Ooh, super kick. Super kick.
But the number's too much for Jay.
Ooh, spear on Jay.
Jay back, thinking, and now a stop to Jey Uso.
Taking everybody out. Can a tsunami him?
We've seen this before.
Uh-oh. Yep, he did. Ooh.
He's got a tag team match on Saturday.
He ain't gonna make it.
Next Monday.
Ooh. As
Who's going to be able to stop Seth Rollins?
no one.
Money in the Bank. Who's going to be able to stop his march for the world title? And for Jey Uso, he's a fucking blink heading into his title match Monday.
Well, thank you guys for joining me for Monday Night Raw. El Grande Americano qualifying. That is garbage. Such garbage. But whatever. Hopefully they unmask him there or soon. He's so annoying. Anyways, Thank you for joining me. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite match. And join me on Friday, 9:30 for Friday Night SmackDown. And that, remember to be grateful for everything you have. Be grateful for the problems you don't have, as it could always be much worse. I've been Low, and this was Joker's Wild Sign. See you next time.